order. I am so excited to be launching something new, and yeah, come along with me today because I'm not doing my normal weekly vlogs. I'm actually doing a day in the life sort of thing. So today's my launch day for Mako. I've not got anything prepped, nothing's ready at all, but the good thing about it is I'm using all of the brand's photos, so I don't have to photograph anything, so that takes so much time. I also didn't have to test any of the products because they've already been tested by the brand, so that's another positive thing of wholesaling. I've already counted all the stock, so I don't need to count it. Literally all I need to do is get it on the website. I'm thinking for about 3 o'clock, let everyone have a browse, let everyone see what they want, because it is a limited drop, and then by 6 o'clock they're going to know what they want so they can do quick checkouts. I don't know what it's going to be like. I think it's going to be good. I don't think everything's going to sell, but I think like the Christmas pieces and stuff like that is going to sell, so that's really exciting. I'm really excited to restock them. I've not even sold them yet, and I'm really excited to restock them. I've put in another order and it is huge. They said that's not going to be ready until like mid-January, which is absolutely fine. Let's get Christmas over the way anyway. I've still got some exciting things that are coming from Little Brood. I've got all my winter products that are coming, and like I've got Christmas Arctic, so yeah, I'm excited for that. Everything's limited in this Mako drop because I didn't want to place a massive order. With it being my first ever wholesale order, I wanted it to be quite small, simple, like a soft launch kind of thing. I want to stock Mako permanently, so I wanted a soft launch. Let me see if I've got the customers. Let me see if I can bring in some new customers who don't even know what Little Brood's about, that might love wooden toys but never actually bought felt toys. You're gonna have to excuse the lighting because today it's either sunny or absolutely cloudy, pissing it down with rain. It can't make its mind up. So the plan of action today is to get all the remaining orders that I've got now out that have been coming in through the week. I've managed to get all the orders out that was placed on the day of the launch, but I've not finished packing all the orders from the week, so I need to get all those orders out today to make room for all the Mako orders that are going to be placed tonight. So that's the first job that I want to do. The second job is get all the Mako stuff on the website. It shouldn't take me too long, so that's why it's my second job. Obviously it's a priority job, but also like getting my orders out is priority as well, because I don't want my customers waiting any longer than what they have already. I've sent a bunch of parcels this morning. I also sent my first USA parcel. I had to find a Royal Mail drop-off locker thing. I've never even used a locker before. I've only ever collected from lockers. I've never actually used it, but it was pretty simple. Because does anyone else go to the shop with parcels and feel like you're just a hindrance to them? Like, they make you feel like you shouldn't be coming to the shop with these parcels. Like, they will not recommend. My shop is so strict on times, like you can't drop off parcels between this time, you can't pick up parcels between this time and on this day, and yeah, like I've had to take a photo of this like K4 piece of paper that they've got at the till where it tells you all the drop-off times, because it is so strict, it's ridiculous. So I might have to start using the lockers. I mean, it's a bit of a drive. Well, I'm saying it's a bit of a drive, it's like a 5-minute drive, whereas normally I can just walk 2 seconds up the road to my shop, but I'd rather do the 5-minute drive just to not get snarled at. It's like when you go to a post office and you get the people behind the counters like puffing and puffing like they don't work in a post office, and this is just a normal everyday thing. like it's just weird. Like I just get this really weird anxiety when it comes to me taking parcels to the shop. So yeah, the locker was a great experience. I might actually carry on doing that if I can. Obviously it's not going to work if I've got hundreds of parcels, but I think that's what they hate, me coming up with like loads of parcels. Yeah, so I've just blabbed on for about 5 minutes. Nothing's probably going to make sense, but it's fine. I'm gonna now get up and do some work, I think. Let's do it. We're just gonna have to ignore this bright light called the sun that's shining on absolutely everything and ruining my aesthetically pleasing looking video. Let's do it, by the way. my videos can never be aesthetically pleasing when I'm working in a shed. Right. I've printed off the remaining orders that I need to get through today. First off, let's pack Claudia's. Claudia's ordered all of the felt animals. Let's pack it up. Zebra, giraffe, penguin, lion, tiger, monkey, elephant, hippo. And then she ordered the zoo mat. Next up, Simone. Felt lion, penguin, elephant. She ordered the giraffe and the Arctic mat. Next up, I've got an order for Rebecca. Rebecca is a new customer, so she's ordered the large whimsical mat, the campfire mat. Elizabeth ordered one of everything, so she needs a big box. And I'm officially out of big boxes. I have got delivery for some more big boxes today, thank God. Felt penguin, felt elephant, lion, tiger, zebra, hippo, monkey. She ordered the Arctic mat. She ordered the zoo mat. Done. I've just finished packing up all the orders, the remaining orders that I've got. So my next job now is to get some lunch because I'm actually really hungry. My stomach is growling, so I need something to eat, so that's what I'm going to do now. And have a little break. Not really done anything, but I deserve a break. Whew, it is freezing. Gosh. Oh, please excuse the really comfortable, warm dressing gown that I'm wearing right now. It's freezing. I just put the heating on because I can't stand it anymore. I'm such a cold person as well. It takes me ages to warm up. Anyway, I've got no content at all on my Instagram, so I'm gonna make up a little tray. I've got a couple of orders that I've not opened yet. So I ordered something from Not So Tough Trays. I'll show you what I've got. I've got some winter bits, especially for my photos. I do let Harper play with all this, by the way. It's not just for my photos, but it does go really nicely with all my toys, so I like to use some photos. Right, what have I got? I'll show you. I got white reuser base, and my idea behind the white reuser base was I wanted it for snow, so I'll just open it up. Oh dear, because perfect. Yeah, perfect. We've got little bits of glitter, we've got matte, shiny, love that, definitely. And I will use this for a lot of stuff. My next thing was ice reuser base. So this is just gonna go up amazingly with all my felt stuff. Ice, love it. The next thing that I got was some icy rocks. They're really nice. They're really, really nice. I just love the ice stuff. Like, I'm obsessed. Oh, I got a letter. I am a rep for Not So Tough Trace, so we're doing like a little rep trial, and I've got the letter L, which is fetching because obviously my name is Lauren and I begin with an L. Anyway, oh wow, that's a lot bigger than what I thought. Wow. So this is like, it's normally a puddle, or people make it muddy puddles and stuff like this, but we've made it into an ice puddle. So I thought this would be great for like the fishing, stuff like that. I need to get some little fishes now for it to go in. Oh well. Yeah. Then I ordered some Santa's footprints as well, which is completely random to what this is. But I'm going to be doing a couple of Christmas plays, not too many, but a couple. And then bless her heart, she put in some little snowflakes. Because I'd asked for some snowflakes and she says she don't really sell them separately, or she doesn't. The mould is so big that it's just pointless doing it for the two little snowflakes, so she did me some anyway. So thank you so much, Nikki. I don't think you watch my vlogs, but if you do, thank you. So, so that's that one. Oh, also, I nearly forgot. I ordered a separate, something separate, because basically someone had posted some ice bricks on the story, and I was like, why did I not think of ice bricks for like igloos and stuff? I'm bringing out an igloo, and I thought that would be perfect to sit outside of it on some photos. So I got some ice bricks. I just would never have thought of that. Yeah, I really like them. Such a fabulous order. And then I got another order from Mucky Ducky. Mucky Ducky is a peg doll artist. She paints on little, mostly wooden peg dolls, but she does paint on other wooden bits as well. I will show you what I've got if I can get into it. Oh, holy moly! Attack of the foam. What's it? I don't know what they're called. Right. First thing is first. I only got two things. She did like a bonfire launch, a mini collection, and it was one of those you've got to be quick to get it kind of launches, and I love them. I love doing it. I don't know why. Even if I don't need anything, I will join in just because I'm really competitive and I want to beat everyone to things. So yeah. I got a fire bum. What are they called now? Bums? Dinky? Can't remember. But I got a fire one. Just what, like, great for camping plays. I do a lot of forest setups and stuff like that. And then, how freaking smart is that? You can put the logs on top and it's a fire. So smart. And like, I can use that with my Arctic stuff as well. Fantastic, amazing, incredible. Thank you, Sophie. That's beautiful. And thank you, Nikki, for such an amazing order, like always. I'm gonna set something up now. Let's do it. Also, if you think I drink too much coffee, you're right, I do drink way too much coffee. I complain that I've got a headache all the time, and like, obviously I've got a headache all the time. I don't even drink water, I'm dehydrated. I'm like, my head is like 24/7 because I drink so much coffee. Let's do a little Arctic setup. today that I'm going with, and I'm just gonna post this when I launch the Mako, so at 6 o'clock, with featuring the Mako penguin, the baby penguin and the seal. I wanted to feature something of Little Brood, which is my Arctic mini mat. I've only got a couple of these left, so they might sell tonight. And then obviously I wanted to show off the Mako in all of its glory. So yeah, I'm gonna take some photos. Roll the old sleeves up because I know for a fact I will just stain them. So I'm just going to do some really basic winter trees this year. I'm saying this year like I did winter trees last year and I didn't. I'm just going to do some basic winter trees this time because I'm on a time schedule, and to be fair, I feel like the more simple the better. The more open-ended they are. This is the stain. I use Tiny Land stains. They're food grade stains, so they're UKCA tested and they're suitable from 6 months plus. Not that a child of 6 months would have the actual stain, but obviously when it's on something, it's suitable from a 6 months post baby. Okay, so let's talk. I don't think I've updated you guys on my vitamin deficiency situation. So when, I think it was a couple of vlogs ago, I found out that I was deficient in B12, and I'd previously suffered with a vitamin D deficiency as well as an iron deficiency. So I thought I was still feeling rubbish from my iron, but it turned out that I was actually deficient in B12 as well. And it was something that my doctor never brought up to me because according to their scores from their lab, I was not deficient. I was low, but I wasn't deficient. So they actually never treated me for it or even brought it up. The fact that I've got the NHS app showed me that obviously my B12 has been low the entire time. So my vitamin D deficiency journey, that all started May time, but I'd actually been suffering since October last year, but I found out about my vitamin D in May. So I was recovering from that on the strong medication for like 4 weeks, and then I was still feeling no better. So I went back to the doctors. I said I'm still not feeling any better. They tested me again, and my iron was low. My iron was like 27, so still it's not deficient according to their lab scores, but I know that that's low, and I know that it can be symptomatic to a ferritin of like 27. So I wasn't anemic because all my other labs came back fine, but it was literally just the ferritin. So I started taking iron supplements. It took me a while to actually find some good supplements that didn't make my stomach funny. And then I ended up on Nutrition Geeks. Their iron tablets are fantastic. But fast forward another month and I'm like still not feeling any better, but I know that it can take a while for the vitamins to start kicking in and start making me feel better and stuff like that. Instead of going back to the doctors at this point, I thought I'm going to take it in my own hands, and I ordered some private bloods, and that was really simple. And then when I got them back, I found out that my vitamin B12, my active B12, was deficient. So there's a difference between total B12 and serum B12. No, serum and B12 is the same thing. There's a difference between active B12 and serum B12, but both of mine were low and my active showed that I was deficient. So I started taking some B12 spray because obviously B12 is quite hard to treat unless you have injections, because apparently your body doesn't absorb B12 as good as it would absorb every other vitamin. I don't know. But anyway, I started B12 spray about 2 weeks ago, and I can confirm that I am already starting to notice a big difference in my energy levels, because my energy levels is what I've been suffering with the most, not having any energy to do anything at all every single day, and I've been feeling this exact same way since October last year. So I've had like numerous other symptoms and stuff like that, like feeling down all the time, my anxiety's been really high, yeah, loads of other things. And the one thing I really struggled with was my energy, because having no energy to run a business, work part-time and look after kids has been deliberating, and I've just wanted answers. I'm hoping and praying that this is my recovering journey now, and I can just recover from it on this spray, keep taking this spray and let it be a thing of the past, because it's been going on for over a year now. I do have finally an appointment to see a specialist, but I don't know what specialist that is yet, and I don't know what it's going to entail, so we'll see. Let's hope that the B12 was a missing piece to the puzzle, because I am so done with feeling exhausted. Anyway, back to like talking about the wholesale order, how I came about it, why do I want to do wholesale. In case anybody's wondering, probably not, but you know, I wanted to do wholesale to bring in a new customer, like I said earlier, someone that may not buy into felt toys but buys into wooden toys. I'm not wanting a million new customers, like 1 or 2 customers would be fantastic, because it brings them to my page and you know, they can see what Little Brood is all about as well. Like, I sell some amazing felt toys, and not to be like big-headed or anything, but most of the toys that I sell you do not see on the market at all, and they're so unique and limited that only a few people in the whole world would own my toys, and that's what I love about Little Brood. So to have a brand that is similar but is wooden toys, another passion of mine, is amazing. And to be fair, if it could be a partnership that I have for quite a long time, then I would be over the moon with that. Because it's like a small family run business as well, and their toys mean a lot to them and my toys mean a lot to me. We share a lot of the same values. We both like whimsical, magical toys that bring imagination out of a child and joy to a child, and that is what's important to me. So to share the same values as the brand, have a good relationship with the brand is so important, and I get that from Mako. So yeah, I'm hoping it's a long partnership, because they've got some amazing things that are coming out and I can't wait to share them. I can't wait to stock them as well. I think it's really important, like if you want to wholesale a brand, to make sure that it has meaning behind it and you share the same values and you want the same thing. Okay, so that's literally all I'm doing. I can't do any more coats yet. I have to wait for that to dry. Look at the difference between a wet one and a dry one. That is like green, and this is bright blue. Right, I think that's done. I'm just gonna charge up the laptop or the iPad and charge up my phone for a bit and get some photos onto Instagram and get a little bit more excitement going off, because I think there's a couple of launches tonight of various businesses that are all in like our corner of Instagram, and I want to make sure that people are on my website, not theirs. So yeah, I'm just gonna post a few stories, I think, sneak peeks of what the Mako collection looks like in person, because it's hard to gauge what something looks like just from a photograph. So I might just show off a couple of pieces on my stories. It's rubbish now because it's like nearly 4 o'clock and it's getting dark already. So I can't do any more content making. I really wanted to get some more photos done today, but I've just not had time. I've got nothing in the photo bank to put on my Instagram at all. So my content is just suffering so bad. I just don't have the time to do it. I would just love some extra time to be able to do stuff like this, but I was thinking to myself, I run this business solely. So like I do all the designing for the products, I do all the negotiating with the suppliers, I do all the marketing, I do all the picking, the packing, I do all the customer service, I work out all the pricing, I do all the finances, like I do everything. And where do I fit it in? Like I need to be designing my spring collection now. That's another thing. I started my Valentine's collection, and I've had a couple of samples back for that, so that's really good. But I should have already done this by now. I should already have my Valentine's in production right now, but I'm a little bit behind again. So I really want to start my spring collection, but I'm just thinking, when have I even got time to... I've got to be like inspired and stuff like that. It's so hard to be inspired when you're currently in autumn or winter. It's hard to be inspired for spring. Do you know what I mean? So I need to do a bit of market research, I think. Have a look at what sold well last year for other brands and see what I can do for myself this year that's different, and what I know that my customers are gonna love. But if anyone's got any suggestions for spring, please pop them in my comments, because I am always up for ideas, and I take a lot of people's ideas on, believe it or not. A lot of my products come from you guys' ideas and inspiration, so pop it in the comments if you've got any ideas at all for spring. That would be amazing. Valentine's I'm pretty much done with now, so I don't really need ideas for that, but definitely for spring. I'm coming to you from my sofa because it's freezing outside and I don't really want fancy being stood in the shed doing this when I don't have to be. I mean, you might have already noticed I've been in the house all day on my own. Well, that's because Chris has gone to a 30th birthday party and the kids have been out all day and they'll be due back anytime soon. But I've got time to launch this collection first. It's at 5 to 6, 5 minutes before. So I'm just signing on the computer. I've switched off the website, I've stocked all the stuff and it's literally ready to go. So I'm just gonna sign on and get everything ready, because I'm gonna need to switch my password off. I'm actually getting slightly nervous now. I'm thinking, what if no one goes on? Oh, why do I always get like this? I really annoy myself with it, but I've also just had parcel dropped off. It's all my packing boxes. This is why I've never got room in my bloody shed, because my packing boxes are that big. I'd like to get some bigger ones, obviously, because the Mako is quite big. I can't really shove the Mako in a little box, so yeah. Right, where am I? It says that we've already got some visitors on the website. I think everybody's getting ready. It says I've got 7 visitors, but we'll see how true that is. I like to go on real-time stack. You can see how many customers I actually have got on. Let's have a look. Oh, there's fireworks. Jesus Christ. Let's ignore the fact that everyone is having bonfire night tonight and I'm just sat staring at my laptop. Ugh. I'm gonna make it live in a second because it's nearly there now. It's nearly 6 o'clock. Apologies for the background noise. All you're gonna hear is fireworks because apparently it's bonfire night tonight. Ready? I'm just gonna go and remove my password. Whew, I'm nervous. Fucking nervous. Password removed. It's 6 o'clock. Whew. I'm so freaking nervous. Okay. Product is launched. Let's see what happens now. I can see lots of people in the shop adding stuff to the cart, which is amazing. How fast are they going to be at checking out though? Let's see. Yay! Wow. I had like 3 orders in one go then. I don't know why I get so nervous for drops. I always just doubt myself so much, and I don't know why I do it. I just do. So I just think, well, what if? I've got quite a few people on the website at the minute. I've got, let's have a look how many people are on. Wow, that's the most I've ever had. 35 visitors, 11 active carts. Wow, that is the most I've ever had in one go on my shop. Wow. I'm astonished. I know what's gonna cause like an issue is people would be wanting things and it might have run out of, like, by the time they've got to the basket, something might have gone out of the basket because someone else has bought it and it's sold out because it's very limited, so that might be an issue with people trying to buy things. But yeah, we've had 8 orders so far. Yay. I just cannot believe at the minute 34 visitors. I cannot believe that. I've never had that. Not in one launch, not in a single launch. So exciting. I think a lot of people like checking it out as well and seeing where it's all about, because this is brand new for me. Like, I've never stocked another brand before and I've always only sold felt toys, so wooden toys is just a complete new territory for me, and I've got to work out, do I have the customer for the wooden toys? It seems I do. These are my regular customers though, so I'm waiting. Am I going to see some new customers come out of the woodworks, or is it all going to be the same? But I suppose I've got to work to that. I need to be more active on social media in terms of posting. I need to do more reels. Thank you for your orders. Oh, new customer. I'm literally saying how I've not had any customers and I've just got a new customer. So thank you for your order. But yeah, I need to work on my content. I need to work on my social medias in terms of, apart from just Instagram. I mean, I am working on YouTube obviously, but I want to work on TikTok as well, because that seems to be quite a good place to market. So that's what I'm gonna do. Getting a few messages now saying that people were quite stressed during that. Some people love it, some people hate it. I don't mind it personally. I don't mind the rush. If I really want something, I'll make sure that I'm there on the dot. Also, I like to celebrate every single one. I get an order come through and I'm like, yay, yay. Well, let's have a look what might have sold out. I've just got messages saying that, how's it going? It looks like a lot of stuff sold out. So let's have a look what is actually sold out. The ochre is sold out. That's quite surprising actually, because that was one that I didn't think would sell, because you can get quite a similar one from Halls Tiger. But I suppose if you've not, I suppose if you don't know what Halls Tiger is, then you don't know. The grey stone set sold out, which I'm not surprised at. The Christmas background is all sold out. I've only got one snowman left, one spruce tree left. I've not sold any of the bigger house things yet, like the Forest Fantasy World, the Ocean World Fairy House. I've not sold any of them. It seems to be like all the little bits that seem to have sold. When people have seen the quality of this product and they like the look of it, it will probably bring them back for more. Right, I'm going to reply to some of these messages on Instagram because I'm getting tons of messages. So I will come back with an update. I'll give it another half an hour and I'll let you know where we're at. Okay, we're about an hour in to the launch. There's the fireworks celebrating with me. It was a good launch. Sorry, fireworks. Obviously, I've not been invited to a party next door. Guys, it is firework galore. There's fireworks going off in front of my house, fireworks going off side of my house, next door, everywhere, fireworks going off. so this footage is just going to be full of fireworks at the minute. But yeah, we're an hour in to the launch. The launch has gone well. You know what, I'm happy with it. I've launched a brand new product. Like, most of my customers have never seen Mako toys before, and they're used to felt toys from me. So to actually get 15 orders from something that I don't normally sell is fantastic, and I'm so proud of myself. And this is the exact reason why I wanted to work with Mako, because their stuff just sells itself. It's so beautiful to look at. I'm sure when these people receive their Mako orders, they're going to be coming back for more, because it's addictive. Wooden toys, addictive. So yeah, no, happy with the outcome of that. I can't wait to stock more. I can't wait to show what else has come into Mako, but also the fact that it goes so well with my felt toys is just exciting, and I just can't wait to stock more. I just can't wait to do another collection drop. I'm excited for it. But yeah, if you've reached this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. And my videos are not getting much views at the minute on YouTube, but I just think, obviously, I'm still new, I'm still learning the ropes. I'm sure they'll get better, but if you could, please like, please comment and subscribe to my channel, just to get my videos a little bit further. That would mean the absolute world. So yeah, I'll catch you in next week's video.